Ladies and gentlemen, whenever you're building a PC, the question is always, do you use air cooling or maybe water cooling? Is it a plane or is it a submarine? If you know what I mean. So today I'm going to be investigating just that, whether you should use air or water cooling and what are the benefits and downside to both.
In terms of the specs for my system, I've got a Ryzen 5 5600 paired with an AMD Radeon RX 6600 XT. I've also got two 8GB sticks of 3200MHz DDR4 running on a B450 motherboard inside my Be Quiet 500DX with 3 fans installed. In terms of the coolers I'm going to be comparing, I've got my Hyper 212 Black Edition going up against the Thermaltake Toughliquid 240mm AIO. So without further ado, let's jump into some benchmarks. So after about 15 minutes of playing Siege, we can see that our CPU temperatures settled at around 57 degrees Celsius, which is more than good enough. Now this game isn't really a CPU intensive title, but it is a representation of a game that people might actually want to play. I'm gonna get a kill. Bang. Easy. So yeah, definitely a good result from Siege. So now let's see how Fortnite runs.
Whoa! If you made it this far into the video, be sure to subscribe as I'm trying to reach 1,000 by the end of the year. Thanks.
Okay, so Fortnite running at 1440p Pro settings, and we're getting great FPS, 190 FPS on average. And our CPU is sitting at around 56 degrees, so I would say that is more than acceptable. Oh, he got domed. Absolutely domed. Yeah, so Fortnite's definitely playable, and 56 degrees is really quite good. So let's see how Cinebench ran.
So after a Cinebench run with the Hyper 212, you can see we got a score of 11,505, and our CPU package maxed out at 76.4 degrees. So the Hyper 212 definitely posted some pretty impressive and decent results, but I want to see if we can gain any performance by using water cooling. Alright, so after about an hour and a half, I think I'm done. So I'm going to boot it up, not put the side panel on, and see if it works. That is really stunning. It looks so nice in person. I don't know if you can see that. It's just like a seamless mirror. Wow, that is beautiful. That is actually stunning. Alright, let's turn it on and hope it doesn't blow up. I can hear a bit of noise, but it is booting up for the first time. Okay, hopefully that noise dies down, because if not, that's pretty noisy. Alright, that looks pretty cool. I think I'm gonna have to keep it on purple. That looks really cool. And all the bubbles have gone away now. That is really nice looking. Wow, I think AIOs are the way to go if you're looking for an aesthetic. That is really nice. Well, I'm going to put the side panel back on and test some games.
So after about 15 minutes of playing Siege, we can see that our CPU temperatures settled at around 50 degrees Celsius, which is really quite good. Last time we were averaging around 57 degrees with the Hyper 212, but you can see that our CPU temperature is actually a fair bit lower at 50 degrees. So yeah, actually a pretty good improvement in Rainbow. Let's see how Fortnite changed. Okay, so we're now back in Fortnite, and you can see that our CPU temperature is a little lower than last time. It's sitting at around 52 degrees as compared to last time. And our average FPS is actually a little bit lower than last time, but I don't think that's because this CPU cooler is worse. I think it's just because Fortnite's a pretty unoptimized title and can be pretty choppy at times. So yeah, that's Fortnite. Not a big improvement, but I think it is an improvement overall.
Okay, so after running Cinebench, you can see that we got a total score of 11,438, which is less than last time. However, it's within margin of error. Last time we got 11,505, this is 11,438, a very minuscule difference, and it's within margin of error. If we come over to our CPU temperatures, however, you'll see that we were actually about 5 degrees lower at 70.8 degrees as a max on the CPU package. So yeah, definitely an improvement on the temperature. So what's my verdict on the whole situation of AIOs versus air coolers? Well, I think both have their place in this world. Air coolers are great if you're on a budget, as you can find them from anywhere from 30 bucks up to 140 Australian dollars, which is really quite good. They offer great price to performance and are really quite effective at cooling your CPU, despite not using any water. That being said, there are some reasons why AIOs are simply better than air coolers at times. For one, they look so much better and perform marginally better, but only marginally. So what I would say is, if you're on a budget, stick to an air cooler. They offer great price to performance and don't look terrible overall. But if you have a little more money to spend, I would recommend getting an AIO for that little bit of extra performance and also that nice aesthetic in your PC. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe, as I'm trying to hit 1,000 by the end of the year and we're nearly at 400. And as always, I'm TechBiz and I'm out.